Hey everybody, it's Chris Warder and I'm making a return visit to Kokomo, Indiana, to one of my favorite little towns. This town is a lot of fun, has some great food, great activities, and now we're going to go in and talk to the Visitors Bureau and find out exactly what you can do here and what you can expect. So let's get going. Hi, we're in Kokomo, Indiana, as I said, and I am sitting in the Visitors Bureau, and I have a very special guest, so I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us her title.
I'm Sherry Matlock, manager of the Greater Kokomo Visitors Bureau.
Fantastic. And Sherry, I've been through Kokomo several times, and every time I come through, I see a lot of big automobile factories. What is Kokomo's connection to the auto industry?
Well, it really started with Elwood Haynes. Elwood Haynes came to Kokomo in the late 1800s during the gas boom era when we had free natural gas offered to industrialists and entrepreneurs. And Elwood Haynes came to Kokomo and he was an inventor. He invented many things, including stainless steel, the regulated thermostat. He invented several alloys, but he also invented one of America's first successfully powered, gasoline-powered automobiles. And that is kind of the tie, the first initial tie to the automotive industry.
Fantastic. And you have an actual museum dedicated to him, is that correct?
We do. There are actually 3 original Haynes automobiles in the museum that you can see, 3 that he invented. He worked with the Apperson brothers. The Apperson brothers helped to make it a reality. They built them for him. But 3 Haynes cars are located in his former home.
Grissom Air Force Museum. That's just north of Kokomo. And can you tell me something about that?
Sure. It is located just north of Kokomo. It is not actually in Howard County, but it's so close that we include them in our promotions. The museum has outside over 24 military aircraft on display. You can walk right up to them and see them face to face. And they have an inside museum that has all sorts of memorabilia. You can actually sit in a cockpit and see the control panel and, see what you would look like as a fighter pilot or as a controlman. Different types of air flight suits, and just all sorts of war memorabilia from the different decades. And
a lot of fun for a family.
Oh yes, a lot of fun, a lot of interactive items for children. There, like I said, you can go out and see the airplanes, so it's a really neat museum.
Okay. Kokomo also has a beach family aquatic center. What's that about?
Sure.
I don't expect that in the central Indiana.
Yes. So many people know the song from the Beach Boys, Kokomo. And so we have Kokomo Beach here, and it's a family aquatic center. It's outdoor water park, and they have a lazy river, water slides, 2 different pools, a splash pad for kids, and it's open seasonally. So it is open during the summer and offers a lot of fun for families.
Great. Now, Kokomo, how close is that to Indianapolis?
We're about an hour or less, 45 minutes to an hour north of Indianapolis.
Okay, and you're right in central.
Yes,
part
right
of the state.
Yes,
Super.
Right, easily accessible on US 31.
Great. I also heard that you have a glass museum here.
Yes.
Can you tell me something about the glass museum?
Sure. Kokomo Opalescent Glass is actually America's oldest art glass company. They were founded in 1888, and they are still in their original locations. They've been operating continuously and using many of the same techniques that they used back then today. They manufacture and produce art glass. Many of its installations are used like in stained glass windows in churches and in homes that people have stained glass windows. They ship worldwide, and they offer tours for those that want to actually see how they do their manufacturing.
So family could go there and
yes, you can
actually
go behind
watch
the
them make
scenes.
it.
Yes, you can see how they actually pour and mix the glass, how that process works, how it's cooled, and how they ship it. And then they also have a hot glass studio where glass artists do all sorts of beautiful, stunning, unique blown glass items from the glass that they manufacture there.
Okay, this is going to sound like a stupid question, and I ask a lot of stupid questions, but I get some interesting answers. On your website, you talk about old men. What is Old Ben?
We get a lot of questions about Old Ben. Old Ben is the world's largest steer. He was over 4,000 pounds at the time of his death, and after he died, he was taxidermied, and he is now in Highland Park here in Kokomo. So that's just a very unique roadside attraction. He actually, at the time of his death, shortly after, he was put in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest steer, and he was also used in the Ripley's Believe It or Not attractions. So it's just kind of a fun thing that we have here in Kokomo that families can go see, a unique roadside attraction.
And you do have a lot of great restaurants here, both formal restaurants and just casual for families to drop in and really enjoy. I know you guys have a website. What is your website?
Website is visitkokomo.org. In a lot of our unique restaurants, we also have some really unique places in downtown Kokomo. There's a brewery, local coffee shops, eateries, and as well as art galleries, shops, trails, bike share in downtown Kokomo. So that's a unique place as well.
A ton of things to do.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
If somebody wants to get some more information other than going to your website, can they order a brochure or a booklet or anything about Kokomo?
They sure can. They can order a visitor's guide. They can call us toll free at 1-800-837-0971. They can go to our website, visitkokomo.org, and either request a brochure off the website or contact us and let us know they're interested in more information.
Well, that's the scoop on Kokomo, Indiana. And speaking of scoops, I'm going across the street to Jamie's Ice Cream Soda Fountain. It is the best, and it has great hot fudge sundaes. So if you're in this area, come on in, stop in at Kokomo. You're going to love it. And until we meet again, happy RVing.